I first composed an harmony, and I discovered that the harmony probably asks me to call that guy. I think, wow, this chord, it's beautiful, and probably Paul can sing on this. And I always make my choices by the chords. The story behind the scene is we have a common friend who's Youth of Killing Joke. And me and Youth, I and Youth, were producing some stuff in the studio, and he asked me if I was looking for some new features for my album. And I said, yeah, I got two names. One is Penny Rimbaud of The Cross, and the other one is Paul McCartney, because I knew, he was in touch with those guys. So he said back to me, Bob, it's not impossible to do. I got a project with Paul, which is the Fireman. I can give you a Fireman song, and then you see what you can do with that stuff. And if you know me, you also know that my ethos is destroy to create. That's what I did with that song. I recomposed all the harmony, I replayed all the instruments, and then I sent the song back to Paul. Paul loved it, and he invited me in the studio. We had a session together, and that was an incredible experience, like, interacting with Paul McCartney. Same thing with Peter Frampton. I mean, I sent the track to him and say, oh wow, I like it, and he wanted to try something new. And so we stayed together for one day, recording all the talk boxes, creating new crazy harmonies. With Tommy Lee was even easier because we've been friends forever. So I asked Tommy, I think it's a great fit if you play drums on one of my tracks. What do you think? Yeah, man, let's do that. And we did it. And ironically, the song is even probably one of the most representative songs of the album, if it makes sense. Because it's the grooves are really hard and heavy, and then in a moment the song changes and it goes funky, disco, and Tommy insults me for that, and then it turns in an even heavier groove, if it makes sense. Oh, Penny is probably, it's a life-changing experience. Does it make sense? Penny is a beautiful soul, probably one of the most beautiful souls that I ever met in my life. It's so huge that I can't say anything more than that. You just have to listen to Furious and A Prayer. After the Furious, I said, Penny, I really need to do one more song with you, because I feel that me and you really belong together. We need to keep going, we need to keep writing. And it's the only artist with two songs on my album. I want to bring Tommy and the Bloody Beatles live. Penny and the Bloody Beatles live, because I believe Bloody Beatles and poetry are gonna be a crazy fit in a festival, like in an EDM festival. Think about EDC Las Vegas, Bloody Beatles and Penny Rimbaud. How crazy does that sound? Theophilus, I wanted something for girls, because we need to celebrate girls, and sometimes, you don't have to take it too seriously. And Theo was the artist to do that, because he has the groove, is a beautiful soul, he's a real artist, and is very versatile. And that song is very sloppy, because it's triplet, all triplets with a crazy groove, and probably was the only one to sing on it. And he did a great job, and it's a celebration It's a real celebration for all the girls around the world. Sam Sparro. I needed a soulful voice. And back in the days when I was listening to Black and Gold, I say, wow, this guy is amazing. I really want to work with him. And I was waiting the right moment to ask him. And I wrote this crazy song based on my Prince influence. And I sent it to Sam, and he said, oh, this is amazing, I really want to sing on it. Okay, let's do this. I really want to work in the future. I mean, cross fingers, you know, you never know. Stevie Wonder and Herbie Hancock. Those are the two old guys that I really want to work with. I'm a big fan of Chameleon and Superstition, so, you know, and they both have crazy clarinet stuff, so Rhodes, Grooves. I really want to reach those guys.